Hey guys, Tyler is awesome too here, and yeah, as you can see, I'm got a new haircut again, and well, I'm going for a walk, and there's a chainsaw noise. I mean, there's always gonna be something you can't just ignore in the background, or just too lazy, or just don't want to pay for editing things and whatnot. So yeah. I heard around 2 days after this. 2 days after. 2 days ago, as the release of this video, and one day after the recording of this video, because I'm recording this in advance, because well, I just like to do in advance before so I have more time to do other things, I guess. Okay, recently, I'm just gonna get this straight to the point and what I'm talking about. Okay, James Carter Cathcart, better known as, a voice actor in Pokemon, the longest running voice actor in Pokemon, in fact, been there since the beginning of Season 1, and, and continued to voice characters even after the big recast scenario and controversy and whatnot, and you know, and and was and his role and with him as voicing as the voice of Gary Ogre is the longest running actor to play a single Pokemon character. By the way, yeah, it's as the recast. After the recast thing happened, it's the recast situation with Pokemon. He took over the roles of of Gary's grandfather, Professor Oak. Doing good, pretty good-ish impression of the previous voice actor, and he also took over 2 members of the Team Rocket trio, those being Meowth and James of Team and James. Funny because he voices James Carter Cathcart voices a character named James, same first name. Yeah, so what I'm talking about here. Well, it's about time I did a Pokemon video, and this is the perfect chance because, well, James Carter Cathcart unfortunately died 2 years ago. He retired from the Pokemon franchise of throat cancer, and, well, it got to him. And as I said earlier, he's now dead. It's about time I get to it. Anyways, yeah. The longest running voice actor. Yeah, the legend in Pokemon. The guy who stuck around for the majority of Pokemon, as I said, even after the whole big recast scenario. And to play a single character, by the way. Regardless of how many times he appeared. Is now, well, yeah, he was there from the first episode, and again with me with the long pauses. Yeah. James Carter Cathcart, one of the original voice actors and the longest running, is now gone. The legend. He also had some other roles too, but Pokemon is what we most recognize him for. So, yeah. Also, my tendency to repeat myself, and seriously, I had to mess this up. God. So, yeah. As I said, rest in peace, James Carter Cathcart. One of the voice actors of my childhood, and, well, from one of my childhood favorites, Pokemon. I grew up. Pokemon was one of the things I grew up with. I have like a Pokemon from one or two of each generation. The original Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Leaf Green, Pokemon Black, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon X, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Violet, and well, let me see let me see. Oh yeah, Pokemon, even the original Pokemon Red, and I think Pokemon Silver. I think I have. Yeah, I gotta check. We don't have any like Hoenn game specifically. Also, Legend Arceus, I have that too. Oh yeah, and Let's Go Eevee. That's also. I also have that too. So yeah, no my usual comments about YouTube stuff. Of the like and subscribe and stuff. No need to. My other, you know, you know like like my other social media apps. Just a simple rest in peace, Carter Cathcart. You will be missed.